Hi, I'm Michael with Thrive and Grow Gardens. Welcome to my channel. It's summertime, which means squash season. Have you ever grown a squash plant, had plenty of blooms, but just no squash developing? Maybe you have little squash that seem to start to form, but then they turn yellow and shrivel up and then just fall off the plant. Well, that's because they're not getting pollinated. And it's something that we can play a role in ourselves and not necessarily rely on insects to do this work for us. And when we get involved and we pollinate these plants ourselves, we actually get a lot more squash. So I want to show you some examples. Right now we have a lot of blossoms coming on for this yellow crookneck squash. It's been producing quite a lot actually. And you'll see there's one flower here that's open. And if we look at the base of it, you can see that this is a male flower. So there's no squash forming at the base. So what we need are male flowers and also female flowers. And here's a female flower. You see it has the squash at the base. This one is going to open within the next, maybe in a day or two. And so when you come out, especially first thing in the morning, that's when these flowers tend to open. And you can find a male flower and gather some of the pollen from that and then apply it to the female flowers. And it's just a hand pollinating technique. You can do that a variety of different ways. You can actually just snip off that flower, pull the petals off, and then go around and deposit the pollen into the other flowers that way. You can use a Q-tip, you can use a paintbrush, which is one of my favorite techniques. And by doing that, just coming out on a daily basis, ideally, you'll see a big increase in the amount of these squash that actually get, to full development. So you can get a lot more out of these by taking that active role. And I think it's a really great example of just the way that gardening is. If you're observative, you get involved and you get in there and take some of these little actions, it can really make a big difference. And I think that's one of the joys of gardening, is really being involved and seeing that the actions that you take can make an immediate difference. Hi, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking for ongoing inspiration and education from the garden, follow along, just hit the subscribe button and like the video. Feel free to comment, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.